on the widgets on the left side of the screen, the draw widget, the bookmark widget, and the edit widget. So we'll start off with the draw widget. This widget is pretty useful when you're trying to measure distances between areas, or you're trying to measure a size of a certain place. Okay, so what you do is you just click on the draw widget, and you can choose any mode displayed here. You can go for a point or any of those. Go for the line mode, and you can change the color, the style, transparency, and so on. And you can choose how the units will be. Is it meters, kilometers? Just go for meters. Okay, so what you simply do, for example, if you want to measure the distance between two plots, 507 and 486 here, I will click on 507 and drag the line to 486, and there you see the app gives me a distance of 208 meters. So pretty useful when you are looking for distances. You can also clear this selection. Okay, and we will move on to the next app. So you can just feel free to play around with the modes that are there and see what you have. You can go for the polygon. Basically, let's say you want to allocate somebody a plot in a certain area. Maybe you want to measure the size of that area. For example, between this 119 and 112, you just click on the points, the corners, and when you're done, you just double click, and it will give you the total square meters, the area. Okay, as you can see there. So I'll click clear this and move on to the next widget, which is one of the favorites, the bookmark. This is a pretty useful widget if you want to save a certain area. Maybe you want to later refer to it on the map, or maybe it's an area where you're working a project on and you need to refer back to. So for example, I'm just going to search here. It's a Motlabe. Okay. So this is the area. So I want to bookmark just beside the road here. So I just simply go to the bookmark area. Okay, and okay, I've already done Metsamotlabe, but I'll just say Metsamotlabe 2 and add. So what this will do is, if I go back to Matabaneng, okay, so you can see here I'm back to Matabaneng, but I want to refer back to that area I bookmarked in Metsamotlabe. I just simply go to bookmark and I can click on it. It will take me directly to Metsamotlabe. So it's pretty useful, the bookmark. And the last widget we'll speak on in this tutorial would be the edit widget. So this widget, as you can see, you can edit two templates, which is the feature template, and you can edit the polygon areas or the points. Okay, so this adds a layer into the map, which is a layer that will be specifically created according to whatever feature you'd want to add. So I'm just going to go back to Matabaneng. Okay. So here at Matabaneng, let's say, for instance, we want to allocate somebody a plot in this area, and somewhere around 474 and 473 all the way to 469. So what I can do is I can choose the polygon, okay, a new feature, and I will be able to, as you can see there, hovering will let me know what to do. So you need to press Control either to snap, or you can click to start drawing. So we'll speak on snapping once we are done with drawing. So you click, and then you click again. So this is where the plot will be, and then I just double click when I'm done. Okay, and then I can allocate this plot to myself. When I applied for this plot previously today, and I did it 6 a.m. when people were still sleeping. Okay, and it was proved today. And the survey was at 8. Okay, and who did it? A man called Tau. Recommended that the plot should be allocated. The decision was approved. The decision date was today at 8. Yes. Okay, so in the summary, you can put details of whatever this was part of the decisions that was made or the recommendations. Okay, decision. And when you close, those attributes will be added to that particular layer, as you can see here. So my layer is a bit awkward. So what can I do with this layer? I can either also subdivide it if in the future I want to have to divide the plot. So I use this cut feature. Okay, so all I do is I click on Control on my keyboard, click from, let me just zoom in so that you can see it better. Click Control, and when you click Control and let go, you will see that red line, and then click Control again for you to be able to complete your okay, there we go. So as you can see, I have now 2 plots, and the other one I'll just name it tutor 1, and then I'll close. Okay, so there I've subdivided this particular plot. You can also use another feature here called reshape, maybe to sort out this weird corners. Okay. So what I simply do also on your keyboard, you click on Control. Okay, so I'll start from this point here, and I will end it at this point, and then I'll just double click. So as you can see, the app will fill out that space that was out of place. So you can go ahead and play around with the buttons that are here. You are able to edit the attributes when you click on that particular layer. It will show you the area of the plot that you've selected. Okay, and you can delete it if it is no longer going to be appearing on the map. Okay, so what you will also notice as part of this is, if you remember the first tutorial, we spoke of the layer list. If you go to the layer list, you should be able to see this layer under your My Polygon layer. So if you untick it, it will disappear. Okay. Alright, so then the other thing that you can add is a point on your layer. You can add a point for maybe, let's say, a borehole in the specific area in Matabaneng. Just click on the point feature, and then maybe I want to put it here. Okay, and I can give it a name. Maybe it's borehole 12, and then when you close it, that particular borehole will appear on the map. So the same thing, there's also a layer for the points, so it's part of the My Points layer. So unticking it will remove it from the map, and if you want it back, you just click there. Alright, so that's it for the second tutorial. In the following tutorial, we'll cover the remaining 2 widgets, which is screening and also the situation awareness. Thank you for listening.